Good day, engineers. So today we're going to continue our examples in integration techniques, transformation by trigonometric formulas. So na-discuss natin sa face-to-face yung 1 to number 4. So in this video, we will tackle about example number 5 to 8. So example number 5, we have secant squared x tan cube x dx. So, kung mapapansin nyo, dun sa ating formulas, ito ay type 3. Tama? So, type 3. Then, ang n natin dito is 2. So, dito sa example na ito, hindi natin gagamitin yung formula. Wait, balik ko nga sa formula. Ano bang? So, ito yung type 3 natin. So, kung papansin niyo, para siyang ito. Tama? Then, kapag yung n daw is positive even integer, which is 2 yung n natin, pwede nating i-palit ito. Tama? Pero sa case natin, dun sa example, kung titignan nyo, mas mapapadali kung magle-let na lang tayo. Like, let u is equals to tan x. Then, ang du natin, alam naman natin na ang derivative ng tan x is secant squared x dx. Then, ang dx natin dito is du over secant squared x, which is makakancel natin si secant squared x. So, mas mapapadali yung solution natin. So, secant squared x, ang tan natin is u. So, u cube. Ang dx naman natin is du over secant squared x. So, cancel si secant squared x. Ang natira dito is u cube du. Then, integral ng u cube du is u raised to 4 over 4 plus c. So, ang u natin is tangent. So, tangent raised to 4 x over 4 plus c. So, next example tayo, number 6. So, cosecant raised to 4x, then cotangent raised to 5x dx. So, integral niyan. Itong type na to is type 3 ulit. Type 3. Then, ang n natin dito is 4. So, positive even integer siya. So, pasok siya sa type 3. So, ngayon, ang gagawin natin is ipaghihiwalayin natin yung dalawa. Kasi yun yung nasa formula natin. So, magiging cosecant raised to 2x, cosecant raised to 2x, then cotangent raised to 5x dx. Then, yung isa-substitute natin na cosecant squared x is equals to cotangent squared x plus 1. So, substitute natin. Magiging cosecant squared x, then cotangent raised to 5x, then yung sa-substitute natin na cotangent. So, dito natin sinubstitute sa isa, pero nilagay muna natin siya sa dulo. So, cotangent squared x plus 1 dx. Then, we will use our distributive property. Distribute natin to doon. Then, so magiging cosecant squared x times cotangent raised to 7 x plus cosecant squared x cotangent raised to 5x dx. Then, meron silang common na, sa two terms natin, meron silang common, which is the cosecant squared x. So, labas natin siya. Magiging cosecant squared x. Then, matitira dito si cotangent raised to 7x plus cotangent raised to 5x dx. Then, gamitan natin ng U substitution. So, let U natin, cotangent x. Then, du natin is negative cosecant squared x dx. So, ang dx natin dito ay du over negative cosecant squared x. Then, pwede na natin ituloy. Magiging cosecant squared x. Then, ang cotangent natin is u. So, u raised to 7 plus u raised to 5. Then, ang dx natin is du over negative cosecant squared x. So, cancel si cosecant squared x. So, magiging may negative na natira. So, negative integral of u raised to 7 plus u raised to 5 du. So, ang answer natin dito is u raised to 8 over 8 plus u raised to 6 over 6 plus c. So, distribute nyo si negative, magiging negative. Ang u natin is cotangent x. So, cotangent raised to 8x over 8 minus cotangent raised to 6x over 6 plus c. Ito yung answer natin for number 6. Okay, so let's continue for sample number 7. So, integral of sine squared x cosine squared x dx. So, sine and cosine is magfo-fall siya under type 1 then type 4. Pero, kung papansin niyo, dalawang even number yung kanilang exponent. So, magfo-fall siya under type 4. Which is, ang n natin dito is 2. Then, ang m natin dito is 2. So, meron tayong pwedeng masubstitute na, ano na yun? Sine squared x is equals to 1 minus cosine 2x over 2. Then, cosine 2x is equals to 1 plus cosine 2x over 2. Then, ang sine x cosine x is equals to 1/2 sine raised to x. So, dito, ang gagawin natin is, ang sine squared x ay ito. Then, ang cosine squared x is ito. Tama? So, substitute natin. Magiging 1 minus cosine squared x all over 2, then 1 plus cosine 2x all over 2 dx. So, meron tayong 1/2, then 1/2. Tama. Ito, yung 1/2 natin dito. Ito, 1/2, tapos itong 1/2. So, kapag pinag-times yan, magiging 1/4. Tama. So, pwede nating ilabas. So, magiging 1/4 integral of 1 minus cosine 2x, then 1 plus cosine 2x dx. So, pwede natin yan i-simplify using FOIL method. Okay, so start natin. FOIL. So, 1 times 1 is 1 sa outer. So, cosine 2x. Then, sa inner is negative cosine 2x. Then, sa last ay negative cosine squared 2x. So, kapag pinag-add to, magiging 0 na. So, ang simplified niyan ay 1/4 integral of 1 minus cosine squared 2x. So, dx. Then, kung papansin ninyo, meron tayo ditong cosine squared 2x. So, kapag cosine squared 2x, ang magiging substitutionan is 1 plus cosine 4x over 2. So, napansin nyo ba? Ang cosine squared x, so ito lang ito, cosine squared x lang. Then, ang technique na lang dito na ginagawa nila, yung squared, pinababa nila, tina-times sa x. So, magiging 2 times x is 2x, kaya 2x to. So, dito, kapag binaba natin to, times natin dito, magiging 4x, kaya 4x to. So, hindi naman ganun yung explanation niya talaga technically, but pwede natin yun gamitin as clue. So, wait lang. Okay, so ituloy na natin. Magiging 1/4 integral of 1 minus 1 plus cosine 4x all over 2. So, dx. And pwede natin siyang i-distribute density x. So, magiging 1/4. I-distribute din natin si dx. So, 1/4 integral of dx minus 1/4 integral of 1 plus cosine 4x over 2 dx. Pero kung papansin ninyo, merong 1/2 dito sa second term. So, kapag nilabas natin yan, magiging 1/4 times 1/2 is 1/8. Integral of 1 plus cosine 4x dx. So, ganyan na yan. Then, pwede din ulit natin siyang i-distribute. Paano? Magiging 1/4 dx minus 1/8 integral of dx minus 1/8 integral of cosine 4x dx. Okay, so wait, magdagdag lang ako ng additional. So, lipat ko yung sinulat kanina, which is yung 1/4 integral dx minus 1/8 integral of dx minus 1/8 integral of cosine 4x dx. So, ito magiging 1/4 x minus 1/8 x minus 1/8 cosine 4x dx. So, kapag try nyo sa calcu, 1/8, 1/4 minus 1/8, ang sagot dyan is 1/8. So, 1/8 x minus 1/8 cosine 4x dx. So, ang u natin dito is 4x, then ang du natin is 4 dx. Then, ang dx natin is equals to du over 4. Okay, so magiging 1/8 x minus 1/8 cosine u du over 4. So, meron tayong 1/4 dito. Kapag nilabas natin siya, magiging ganito, 1/8 times 1/4 integral of cosine u du. So, tuloy natin doon. Magiging 1/8 x minus 1/32. Integral ng cosine u du is sine u plus c. So, ang u natin dito is 4x plus c. So, yan yung answer natin for number 7. Okay, so continue na natin yung ating last example, which is the integral of sine 4x cosine squared x dx. So, ito, pwede natin siyang i-write as, ito pala is type 4. So, pwede natin siyang i-write as sine 2x cosine 2x sine squared x dx. So, kapag yung pag-substitute natin ulit, meron tayong sine x cosine x is equals to 1/2 sine 2x. So, paano kapag sine raised to 2x cosine raised to 2x? So, equal lang yan sa sine x cosine x raised to 2. So, kapag ganyan, kung papansinin nyo dito sa una nating nasulat, pwede na natin siyang i-write as 1/2 sine 2x raised to 2. Then, yung isa is yung sine squared x natin is 1 minus cosine 2x all over 2. So, pwede na natin siyang i-substitute dito. So, magiging integral of 1/2 sine 2x squared times 1 minus cosine 2x over 2 dx. Then integral of 1/4 sine raised to 2, 2x. Then 1 minus cosine 2x over 2 dx. So, ang ginawa lang natin dito is dinistribute yung square. So, next, may 1/4 tayo dito, then may 1/2. Pwede nating ilabas, 1/4 times 1/2 is 1/8. So, magiging sine squared 2x, then ang natira dito, 1 minus cosine squared at, 2x dx. So, kapag dinistribute natin si sine squared 2x, magiging 1 over 8 integral of sine squared 2x minus sine squared 2x cosine 2x then dx. So, pag ganyan, pwede na natin siyang i-distribute. So, kapag dinistribute natin si 1/8 dito, then si dx, tama. So, ganito na siya magiging 1 over 8 integral of sine squared 2x minus 1 over 8 integral of sine squared 2x cosine 2x dx. So, nakalimutan ko si dx dito. So, meron na tayong first term. So, ito si first term. Then, ito si second term. Sulat ko ulit sa next page. Wait, duplicate ko lang. So, sulat ko ulit yon. Saan na ba yun? So, sulat ko ulit. Magiging 1 over 8 integral of sine squared 2x dx minus 1 over 8 integral of sine squared 2x cosine 2x dx. So, dito sa first term, so meron tayo ditong sine squared 2x. So, kapag yung equivalent nan is 1 minus cosine, so ibaba mo si 2 times mo, so magiging 4x over 2. So, sabi ko kanina, ito si first term. Then, ito si second term. So, ngayon, start muna natin si first term. So, first term, so yung 1/8 natin, integral lang, wala kasing direct integration kapag naka-squared yung mga sign natin. So, ang gagawin natin is gagamit tayo ng mga ganito, yung equivalent nila. So, magiging 1 minus cosine 4x over 2 dx. So, may 1/2 dyan. So, 1/8 times 1/2 is 1 over 16 integral of 1 minus cosine 4x dx. So, kapag dinistribute natin yan, magiging 1 over 16 integral of dx minus 1 over 16 integral of cosine 4x dx. And magiging ang answer natin dito is 1 over, dun muna sa taas. Kasi mahaba pa pala. First term pa lang itong sinusolve natin. So, ito magiging 1 over 16x minus, ulit muna natin. 1 over 16 cosine 4x dx. So, let u is equals to 4x, du is equals to 4 dx. So, ang dx natin dito is du over 4. So, 1 over 16 x minus 1 over 16 cosine u du over 4. So, may 1/4 dito. 1 over 16 times 1/4. So, magiging 1 over 62. So, cosine u du. So, meron na tayo dito ang 1 over 16 x minus 1 over, wait nga, that's 62 yan. 1 over 16 times 1. So, 1 over 64 pala, sorry. So, 1 over 64, integral ng cosine u du is sine u plus c. So, 1 over 16 x minus 1, 64, sine, ang u natin is 4x plus c. So, ito yung sagot sa first term. So, ngayon, punta na tayo sa second term. So, ang second term natin, bakit sec? Ang second term natin ay, ano na yun? May 1/8. Negative 1/8 integral of sine squared 2x cosine square 2x dx. So, magle-let tayo dito ng u. So, let u natin si sine 2x. Then, ang du natin is cosine 2x. Then, derivative ng gitna, nung loob is 2 dx. So, 2 dx. So, ang dx natin dito is du over 2 cosine 2x. So, negative 1 over 8 integral of u squared cosine 2x. Then, ang dx natin is du over 2 cosine 2x. So, cancel si cosine 2x. Magiging negative. So, may 1/2 dito, tama? So, magiging 1/8 times 1/2. Nilabas natin si 1/2. Integral of u squared du. So, magiging negative 1 over 16. So, ang sagot natin dito is u cube over 3. So, 1 over 16 times 1/3 is negative 1 over 48. U cube. So, negative 1 over 48. Ang u natin is sine cube 2x. So, plus c. So, yan yung sagot sa ating second term. So, kung kukumplituhin natin yon, kunin natin si ito. Tapos, idugtong natin ito. So, ang magiging answer natin dyan is 1 over 16 x minus 1 over 64 sine 4x minus 1 over 48 sine cube 2x plus c. So, yan yung ating answer for number 8. So, yun lang yung example natin for the transformation of integration techniques, transformation by trigonometric formula. So, thank you for watching, guys. Pag may tanong kayo, please message nyo lang ako sa group chat natin. So, please comment your name and section after watching this video. Bye, guys.